sick, I stayed beside you, even when I had so little to give. I brought the medicine I could afford and stayed close just to watch you breathe. I couldn't fill the table with everything, I couldn't buy the things that money could, but I could bring you water when you needed it. I could stay when no one else would. I never kept a record of the hours, never counted every night I stayed. I thought love was never meant for keeping score. I thought being there was enough to say. But somehow when the story was remembered, the things that cost the most were all they knew. And everything I gave without a price was somehow left outside the truth. Maybe love is easy to remember when it comes wrapped in something you can see. But what do you call the hands that never stop? The quiet care nobody counts as anything. They never saw what I gave, they only saw what someone paid. They heard the names of what was bought, but never heard the nights I stayed. I never did it to be praised, I never needed my name in the story. But it hurts to give your heart away and watch it disappear from memory. They saw the medicine, the fruit, the things that money could place into your hands, but they never saw the little things I did, the love that stayed when I had nothing left to spend. They never saw what I gave. Maybe because love without a price is harder to see. There were days I had almost nothing, but I still found something I could do. A little medicine, a glass of water, a quiet room, a chair beside you. I watched the hours slowly passing, stayed awake when you couldn't sleep. I learned the smallest signs of hurting and tried to give you what you needed. Someone else could pay for better things, and I was never angry that they could. I knew they were helping in their own way, and I never said their kindness wasn't good. But when you told the story to somebody, it sounded like their love saved the day. And I stood somewhere outside the sentence, like everything I did had faded away. I wasn't asking to be celebrated, I wasn't waiting for a word of thanks. I just thought that being there beside you would mean something when you look back. They never saw what I gave, they only saw what someone paid. They heard the names of what was bought, but never heard the nights I stayed. I never did it to be praised, I never needed my name in the story. But it hurts to give your heart away and watch it disappear from memory. They saw the medicine, the fruit, the things that money could place into your hands, but they never saw the little things I did, the love that stayed when I had nothing left to spend. They never saw what I gave. Maybe because love without a price is harder to see. Maybe if I had more money, they wouldn't notice me that day. Maybe if my hands could have bought more, my love would have had a name. Maybe that's the cruelest part of growing up, learning how the world can measure care, how the things that carry a price tag can look more important than who's there. But I won't turn my love into a number, I won't make a ledger out of pain. I know the nights I stood beside you, even if nobody remembers my name. I know the moments I was there when there was nothing else that I could give. And I know I didn't need to be important to prove how deeply I care. They never saw what I gave, but I know what it meant to me. I know the nights I stayed beside you, I know the person I tried to be. They may remember what was purchased, they may remember who paid the most, doesn't mean my love was never there. Some of the deepest things we give are the ones nobody thinks to share. They never saw what I gave, and maybe they never will, but I was there. And I know I gave everything I could. I won't ask you to remember every little thing I did. I won't ask you to count my sacrifices or measure what they meant. I only wish for once someone had seen the love behind that, because I never needed praise. I just wanted to know that being there meant something. Maybe they never saw what I gave, but I know, and this time that's enough.